Tonight, the crackdown on gangs
reporting 14
intensifies in
people
El
murdered on
Salvador.
Friday and 62 the following day.
On Wednesday, citing over 2,000 arrests made in just 4 days in
Outside the police
response to one of the
station,
bloodiest
worried
weekends in
mothers
the
wait for
country in
news of
30
their
years.
sons.
So I'm going to El Salvador. So I am actually currently in El Salvador, but I ordered my shuttle for the very wrong time. If I was in US time, it would have been fine because I ordered it for 2 p.m., but I didn't realize my calendar didn't automatically update it to the time zone here. So I have to wait, but I contacted the company and they are on their way here now to pick me up. It should be here in the next about 10 minutes. They said it was gonna take 40 minutes, and so that was 30 minutes ago, so we'll see. We hope so. It's 1 o'clock now, so yeah. Good morning from El Salvador. So we are currently in El Tunco, and everything that I've read about this town is actually true. It is absolute ghost town during the week. And unfortunately I got here on a Thursday, and I thought Thursdays will pick up a little bit, but it hasn't picked up yet. But everyone just keeps saying that this weekend is going to be really, really popular and everything. So we shall see. So, the thing about traveling is you end up meeting strangers, yeah? And they convince you to go into the woods to where you don't know to find a waterfall.
With no cell service.
I have no cell phone here, you know, because I don't have a SIM card. And they convince you to do this. Oh man. I don't know why they follow me. It's leading us into the abyss. So we made it to the first waterfall. It's actually a lot more difficult. My legs are actually shaking, but I think it's just because we wore the wrong shoes. But it took us about 30 minutes to get down here. So more of the story, wear shoes when you come here, not flip-flops. I am here at El Tunco at night. It's supposed to be the place to be, and I'm actually super excited to see what's going on today. But we shall see what's going on. And yeah, just got myself a nice burrito. It's gonna be really delicious. Right here. I've been waiting for this for so long. But see how tonight ends up. Hey, dale. México. All I need is your love tonight. So yesterday was actually raining really bad here in El Tunco. So I didn't have my camera gear with me because for obvious reasons did not want my stuff getting wet. But I'm about to show you guys the places that I actually prefer in town, so that way you can have an idea on where to go. This was my awesome hairdresser. She did my hair. It looks absolutely amazing. So if you're ever in El Tunco, definitely come see her.
I waited for you.
But absolutely amazing. Did the best job ever. And she also does manicures and pedicures and everything here. So, no worries. This is where obviously you can get your hair cut, and she has the price list over here. She does gel, etc., etc. So, yeah, definitely check this place out. Also, here is an Argentinian place that's right here. We actually ate the food quite often here. I will say it's one of the better places to eat in town, but it's also a little bit more pricier. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the food didn't really fill me up, but they have excellent, excellent steaks and everything here. Perfection, but it's just the portion sizes for me. Whereas in town you can get pupusas for $1, and so compared to the $10 steak and potatoes you can get here, you can get 10 pupusas, and honestly 3 pupusas is enough for me. We went to the waterfall, and honestly, I have to say, wear shoes. The one thing I did not know was that you have to wear shoes when you were actually there. So we had flip-flops, myself and one other person. The other third person we were with had on shoes. So me and the other person that had flip-flops on, we were kind of SOL. But what was really good and what I highly recommend is that you guys get a guide. We thought we would be dropped off at the waterfall, but it's actually about a 30-minute hike to it, and we wouldn't have been able to find our way. So honestly, get a guide once you get there. I think we paid about $5 for the guide, so that can really save you a lot of hassle and struggle. There are orange markers everywhere that you can use, but honestly, we didn't know if no one would have, because no one told us, and so we wouldn't have known that at all. So here is actually one of the beach clubs and everything, and honestly this is the most popular place to be at night during the weekend. Everything that you actually research online is true. This place is a ghost town during the week. But on the weekend, it's the place to be. Even last night with all the storms, this place was popping. It got busy. But because of a lot of the storms, the water here does get dirty. So El Tunco is not the place to come if you want beach. If you want to surf, this is definitely the place. But if you want beach, it's not, because the water is filthy. Yeah, it's all brown water. But if you want to go swimming and everything, about 5 minutes away from El Tunco are nice beaches and places to be. So that's definitely something you have to do when here. But unfortunately, I did not do any beach time because of all the rocks. I just been hanging out, drinking and eating pupusas. So this place, honestly, I would probably avoid it. They do specialize in seafood and everything, but honestly, hey! But honestly, I thought the seafood was kind of like really bad, and my friend also got sick, so probably avoid that place. Hey. So, this place, and she's actually really cool too. This place is actually, I think, one of the coolest places to have a drink or two. This is where we spent most of our time. I don't know if I can see myself. Yes, I can. So this is where we spent most of our time, had our drinks and everything. And yeah, it's so much fun, especially at night, during the day. And they have a cover as well. So when it rains, you actually dry, so it's pretty cool. The next two places I'm about to show you are actually, I think, personally, the best places in town for pupusas. So this place right here, it looks like a little hidden away and everything. But I think this place is actually the best place for pupusas. I came here most of the time. I think they give you the best value for your money. The pupusas here are about $1.25, whereas literally right next door they're $1. But and both places are just as good and everything. So I can highly recommend both of these places. So here's the place. That's the place right next door, and both places are amazing, and highly recommend getting the pupusas from these places. And this place is actually where I'm staying. Papaya Lodge is right next to everything. Honestly, El Tunco is very small. You can literally walk around the whole place in about 10 minutes. Papaya Lodge, I think, is a great place to be located. Don't know if you can see me. Focus. I think it's a great place to be situated. It's a hostel. I'm in a private room right now. The private rooms actually don't have AC, but you have 2 fans, and honestly, it's enough at night. The dorms do have AC, which is really cool. So you have a bit of a trade-off. Either you want AC and a little bit less privacy, or you want no AC and complete privacy. But the dorms weren't bad. I stayed in there for 1 night and my private room for 2 nights, and I actually leave to go to Santa Ana in about an hour. Also, you really need cash in this town, but there are so many ATMs, and if you end up coming to Papaya Lodge, there's literally about 4 or 5 ATMs right beside the hostel, so it's not hard to get cash here. Vivienda, I paid $3.50 for a fee. One of the other ATMs wanted $5.50. I haven't even checked the other ATM because I know Vivienda. I use them in other countries, especially Colombia, and they actually don't get a fee. I don't know why I have to pay a fee in El Salvador. Different country, I know, but yeah. But also, a lot of the hostels here in El Tunco aren't on any websites anywhere. So even if you look online and you think it's sold out, just show up and walk around and ask people where to stay, because a lot of these places don't have internet, so they don't have an online presence, so you can't book them online. You have to wait till you actually get here in order to book them. So it's actually pretty cool, but nice, quite cozy place. What I didn't know was that tunnels are actually a big thing here in El Salvador because they're not used to tunnels. But we are now at tunnel number 4, so if you're going to be on a road, they're actually numbered. They have a certain amount of tunnels. And look at this amazing view.
The strangers that maybe they want to get.
Also, I'm with strangers that are probably going to kill me, so here's their faces just in case something happens, you know? We don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh my God.
If anyone sees this and I'm not alive anymore, you know who to fucking go after.
Okay, yeah. They will know.
We found like this little hidden like pathway down to the river. The ocean, sorry, not river, because we are at the ocean. I am terrified of heights, so we have to go down those scary ass stairs that I just showed you. But yeah, it's interesting. It's hot. There's no wind, no breeze, no nothing. So I am sweating my ass off right now. Yeah.
Sweating a lot.
Are you?
Hey, this is so good. It's awesome. Honestly, I feel super lucky that I've met these locals and everything, because I wouldn't have found this place if I didn't just say yes to them giving me a ride. And they've never seen this before either, so they're seeing it for the first time. It's a little bit challenging, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the more challenging parts, I obviously didn't have my camera in my hand recording because precious goods. But yes, this is actually pretty nice. It's really nice. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So yesterday was a little bit interesting. I'll have to do my hair before I leave. I did get a ride with locals, as you guys see, and honestly, I wasn't mentally prepared for it. I was prepared for a 2-hour journey from El Tunco to Santa Ana. I was gonna take the chicken bus to show you guys that you can do it, but who can beat a free ride? But the reason why I wasn't mentally prepared for it was because they were fascinated by everything. It was a little bit humbling because something as simple as a tunnel, they found amazing because they've never seen it before and whatnot. So even though I was like, wow, like I see tunnels almost every day, or I've seen so many tunnels and stuff that is normal for me and it wasn't normal for them. I just wasn't prepared for it because my 2-hour journey turned into 6 hours. And so I wasn't prepared for that part of the trip, but I was like, I'm just tired and I want to be in bed. But it was also nice seeing something different from the perspective of locals that haven't even done anything or seen anything before. But yeah, Now we are heading to the Santa Ana volcano.
A little bit. Ugh. So, we are now at Santa Ana Volcano, and we took the bus from our hostel to here. But what's actually really cool at the hostel, he actually offered a shuttle and brought us to the bus. The bus was only 70 cents up here. You have to pay the guys $3, and then you also have to pay a $6 entry fee if you are not a local. So all in all, this is about a $10 trip compared to Guatemala. I think I paid $70+ for the Acatenango. Obviously, that's an experience because it is overnight. You do have the explosions and everything, and I have yet to climb this, but we shall see. Apparently, we need an hour and a half to get up. But yeah, let's see how this day turns out. We've been keeping it fast paced so far, and I'm like, I cannot keep up this pace for an hour and a half, but we shall see. But super excited about this. Honestly, I don't know how I always get in these situations where I'm climbing a mountain when I know I hate hiking. But I know the payoff is gonna be good. But it doesn't mean I like hiking. And I freaking made it. Not gonna lie, it smells really bad up here, but these views are amazing. Let me show you. I forgot I didn't show you guys my hostel. So I hope you guys can hear me because they are doing a little bit of construction here. But this hostel is actually pretty nice. So we have a pool here and everything in my room. I didn't quite show. I took some videos of that on my phone, so it'll probably be like in a vertical type of thing. But I will show you guys my room. I did get a private room here, and I loved it. It was nice and spacious. AC was great and everything. Absolutely amazing. I also have free breakfast here. And they have like this nice system as well, where they have a fridge, and you just take what you want out of it and then put it on the board and you pay at the end. So here are so those were the fridges and everything. You have the kitchen, and then you just put your name on this board, and you pay at the end. So here's where my laptop and everything is set up right now, because I am booking some stuff for the rest of my trip. I have a swimming pool. Here's the common area. There we go, focus. That's, well, focus on me, focus on me. Focus on me. That was the swimming pool. They also have a pull-up station and a couple of weights and stuff, but this place is actually really nice. It's considered the best hostel in El Salvador, and I can see why. And I have to agree, it is definitely not a party hostel, so if that's something you want, then this isn't the place for you. But other than that, this place is really nice. Santa Ana is actually also much cheaper than El Tunco. Like, I went out, got a full meal for $2.50 here, and that was 3 pupusas, a drink, and a beer. Whereas in El Tunco, it was about $5 to $6 for that. So it's not that much more expensive, but considering that it went from $2.50 to $6, for the people here, that is a lot of money. I did ask a lot of the locals how much they actually make. They make around $670 a month, but they said that is way above minimum wage. The minimum wage here is around $300, so they said they get to live very comfortable with that $670. So if you make more than that, then you are like a king here. But a lot of people make under that $300 a month. So $2.50 to $6, that is a big difference for some people who are under that $300, because, yeah. Good morning. So I am actually in Panama right now. My last couple of days in El Salvador were kind of I was the only person at my accommodation, and it was storming the whole time, and pretty much everything's out in the open, so I was just in the room. There wasn't a lot to film. But I was at Captain Morgan's at
Chapultepec, something like that. And you could jump off and everything. And my second night, we were 6 people, but we were just a lot of drinking and everything, and so I didn't really film much of that. But the place was amazing. I have some cell phone videos that you can see on the screen now and everything, but yeah. But now I'm in Panama, so let's start this Panama vlog.